Hello everyone, Duke here with episode 3 of this Rome Total War Remastered Historical Battles mini-series. And we are on to the Battle of Telamon now. I've had a little preemptive look at the roster here. I must say that I'm kind of dreading this one. We're up against some truly elite Roman pre-Marian units with our smaller and naff Gaulish army. I hope that the setup for the battle favours us, because right now, if this is a pitch battle, we are absolutely screwed. I've got it on very hard. Let's just keep our fingers and toes crossed and hope for the best. Let's let the introduction play, and then you can watch and enjoy my suffering. So let's get going. Gosh, why am I doing this to myself? Why do I do these things? I hope you guys are getting some enjoyment out of it, at least. This is just... Here we go.
225 BC, and the bloody First Punic War is at an end. Rome now expects little resistance as she uses her might and influence. The mere sight of her armies quashes any signs of opposition. Peace, however, never seems to last. Gallic tribes and mercenaries have marched from Transalpine Gaul into Etruria through an unguarded pass in the Apennines. To meet this invasion, the Romans have called on resources and manpower from across central and southern Italy. A powerful defensive force has been rapidly mobilized. They have outmaneuvered the Gauls, forcing these barbarians towards the Tuscan coast. Meanwhile, a second Roman army has landed at Pisae. The Gauls now have no line of retreat. They are surrounded, trapped. Assailed from both sides, the Gauls must fight for their very existence as a free people. Their only hope for survival is to quickly defeat the Roman forces in front of them. And then turn to deal with the Romans approaching from the rear. Or their defeat is certain.
Oh man, we are so screwed. This looks impossible. I don't know what are we going to do. We're surrounded by two elite Roman armies. Okay, all right, well, when the going gets tough, the tough get going. As usual in this sort of battle, I think the best thing to do is try and kill their general. I'm just looking at the... I want you to straight away. I'm going to see. I'm going to do my first attempt. I'm going to take this on head on and just sort of see how the script plays out and all that kind of stuff. But I'm just going to keep an eye on that hill there, because I remember in Asculum, I ended up having to camp on top of a hill. Not camp, but deploy myself on top of a hill to give myself a fighting chance. But right now, what I think I'm going to do, I'm going to set these guys up, go on guard mode. And these are the war dogs, right? Oh no, these are skirmishers. That's fine. Okay. We do have some warhounds. I don't think there's any point not using them as early as possible, to be honest with you. And we do have some cavalry here. We don't even have a proper general in this army. How screwed are we? Oh my days. Okay. Because I think, as always, I think our saving grace is going to be kill their general. And then, because once you kill a general, that can encourage her out, even if the odds are heavily against you. I'm going to click... I can't actually remember how you use warhounds exactly, but I think you right-click and release them by attacking, I think. So let's release our warhounds. Let's see if we can get the general really early. I'm going on slow motion right now because obviously things are going to get a bit fast-paced. I don't want these guys to skirmish. I want these guys to just fire for me. Have a few shots at the cavalry while it's being hounded. Thank you. Here all night. Let's get that general. If we get that general, then we can engage from this side. Oh my God, we're already running, and we haven't even been engaged. So that's scary. All right, you know what? You can skirmish now. Right, you guys try and get the general too. The good thing is that this is actually turning them around, so we may be able to... I'm going to get these guys to start war crying. That's right. Right, you guys are about to run into the Hastati. I don't really... No, too late. The other thing, this is another reason I don't like barbarian factions. They charge out orders all the time. And yeah, we're already nearly beaten. Our morale is going to be terrible. But we've got that.
Now he can drink with his ancestors and watch his
Yeah,
warriors
our army's broken though. So we're going to have to do this with the cavalry. And killing the general hasn't had an effect yet. Oh man, our men are fleeing as soon as they get in contact with the enemy. This is awful. This is awful. Look, full strength. This is the elite arm. This is the best unit that you can get as the Gauls. That is the best unit you can get, and it fled as soon as it made contact with the enemy. I just don't quite know how we're going to do this, you know. With this army's even bigger. No, that's a complete disaster. We go again. All right, take two. I'm already looking at that hill, thinking this is the way. Shall we try it? I'll run up there. Might be our saving grace. Run, obviously. Cavalry. I'm going to have them all form up there. Warhounds, you may as well come up here as well. You're going to. Everyone needs to run, though. I'm abandoning the ground. We have no chance down here. That's for sure. And we have to run quick, because we don't want these guys catching up to us straight away. In fact, if we can get the hounds to slow them down, like that should slow them down. That's good. That's exactly what I want. Now, you guys come back here. Yeah, this is exactly what I want to screen. Look, they're sending the general ahead. Oh, we've got to do that. I mean, for goodness sake. I mean, that's a gift from the gods. Now, our hounds are going to slow down the infantry for a while. Meanwhile, we're going to kill their general. Killed. Got him. Perfect. Exactly what I wanted.
slain by your brave warriors.
Alright, I may have sacrificed the cavalry to do that, but I think it was worth it. Oh no, they're going to get away. Excellent. Alright, charge that Roman cavalry while they're on the hill. Go downhill into them. Our infantry's already fleeing. I think the Romans seem to be giving us the fear factor. We need to take this cavalry out quickly. Alright, now infantry, form up. Man, this is so tense already. But killing their general is an excellent first start. We've got some more cavalry coming. It's obviously very slow, heavy cavalry. But I'd rather have heavy cavalry today. I'm happy with that. Oh no, their cavalry's caught up to us though. That's bad. That's very bad. Oh, Roman cavalry is just the bee's knees, isn't it? Every unit in the Roman roster is good. Right, the warband is broken. Our elites are starting to wobble. Let's do a war cry. Trying to increase our morale a bit. I'm going to charge those velites. The general came back with 4 men. Well, that's the battle over already. No way we're beating that. Excellent. Right, charge down. Oh, unfortunately, we're starting to break. We will not fight for very long in melee. So let's keep going and run into these guys. See if we can mop up this side of the army. It's not going well, is it? Got this army to deal with next. Ah, come on, Hastati. Just flee. Right, let's charge this general unit. See if we can get this general to break. Let's just send everyone to kill the general. And see. Excellent. That was nice and quick. That was good. Right, let's see if we can actually take units out one at a time here. Meanwhile, let's get the cavalry back. They're no more use. Oh no, the one general man is kind of... Great. Oh no, their general's still fighting. I've just got all my men killed. Yep, that's it. That's everyone fleeing. Oh my days, this is going to be... I don't know how we're going to do this. Even this hill is not a guaranteed win. Oh boy. That was worse than the first attempt. Okay. Trying to scout for any good terrain. That's a suicide zone. Can't turn around and deal with that because these guys are coming on thick and fast. I'm going to run out there again though. Keep the cavalry down. We don't want the cavalry on the high ground because they'll get trapped. Get these guys there. We want to walk because we need our energy. But do we want to run though and maybe just get out there as quickly as possible? Both have their merits. I should probably try and eat their velites with my hounds. Oh, I'm going to try and... I think killing their general is always a good idea. So I'm going to go for that. And the hounds are off. Okay. I think it's because it's tied to their combat. If they're now in combat with them, technically, and the script thinks that they are now losing. I don't know. It's annoying, but they are. Their Roman cavalry is so quick. It's already caught up to us. Let's get out of here. Right. Just keep running. Just keep getting away from them. Keep running. No, that's not good. That single unit is able to destroy several of our chosen swordsmen single-handed. And I've got no infantry left now to deal with this army, which is a bad thing. I think, yeah, they seem pretty resistant to morale shocks. I don't think they're too bothered about their general dying. Here comes another cavalry unit. Look how quick they are. Yeah, no one could beat the Romans for cavalry, that's for sure. Right, let's go down there. I'm sacrificing all my cavalry to win this side of the battle. It has started to get more confident the more overwhelmed they are. It's quite impressive. Down to half my men. I'm going to keep taking units on one at a time. We can take out those velites. There go the Romans. That's good. They're starting to flee there. If I had any cavalry left, that would be good, but mine are all fleeing. Mine are out the battle. I think going for the general... Well, let's face it, I'm probably going to do this battle again. I don't think going for their general is worth it. It doesn't make it doesn't have an effect on their morale. So I'm going to just fast forward. There we go. They're all gone. Now let's get up on top of this hill. You get up there. Cavalry, what's left of you? Chase down this unit here, because otherwise they're going to... Oh no, my cavalry unit's all the way over here. Well, that's not good. It's better than nothing. You guys, yeah, I need you to hold this cavalry unit off. Oh no! I thought they were fleeing. That was a feint. A beautiful, beautiful feint. Beautifully done. My goodness me. That was amazing. I thought they were fleeing, but they were just pulling back. Absolutely tricked me there. And now we're properly surrounded. Got more cavalry coming up here. Fortunately, I got my spears there ready to deal with it, so it's okay. These guys are... Warbands are spearmen, so they should be able to deal with that, no problem. Let's get all this infantry... Yeah, this unit's on its own now. Let's deal with it on its own. These Romans should be exhausted, so that's good. Alright, General, I need you to get out of there. Oh, he's fleeing.
Warlord's bowels have turned to water. The fight. Better die.
Let's just sort of take units on as they come up one at a time. Like a whack-a-mole. I'm going to stop fighting and do a war cry. I think we need to stop fighting for a sec. Give us some morale. So without the general, we're not going to be... And if we can kill this general... Yeah, the general's got himself into combat. That's good. This should mean that we can get him killed. Nice and easy, like. Meanwhile, these guys... Oh, no, they're fleeing. Ah. Alright, this is it. This is all I have left. Oh, no, we've been flanked. We've got more cavalry. My goodness me, they have plenty to play with, don't they? Ah.
From your warriors.
Just like that, it's over. Alright, let's have a little look. Yeah, look at this. We've got to defeat 12,500. A good 700. Okay. It feels impossible. It feels really difficult. Alright, this is a suicide zone. We're not going that again. I think, though, we want to have our cavalry rather knighted. I feel like having the hounds used early is giving them an early advantage. I'm going to keep the skirmishers back. I think having men die needlessly is hurting our odds. Warband, I need you to come over here, because I feel like they send some cavalry around that way and it hurts our chances. So, and this time I'm not going to be so defensive. I'm going to try and go for it. I'm going to attack them when they come near. So the Warband's going to deal with that cavalry. Right, these guys, I'm going to do a war cry. Now let's attack. Let's do what the Gauls are good at. So if we wait for them to come to us, it's going to be game over. So I think we have pretty high attack. War cry improves attack, so yeah, we want to attack. Meanwhile, let's get that general. And let's throw our missiles. Let's make them uncomfortable. Let's put the pressure on them. Get their cavalry. Perfect. Right, now you guys are going to take that cavalry out before we can do any flanking. Are we winning? No, we're getting massacred. Yeah, we're breaking. So attack is... Can't defend in this battle, and we can't attack. What is the way? Yeah, look at that. Our men are broken already. A warband hasn't even taken a loss yet, and it's fleeing. Well, it's not over yet. Kill this general. Might have a chance. These guys are still going. Our cavalry is now engaged with the 3 RER units, so let's get them out. Let's pull back. Oh, it's just... Our morale is shocking, isn't it? Morale's 12 as well. I mean, it's not bad. It's actually very high. Warband's 4, okay. Well, I should probably get back to the battle. Let's see if we can do... I don't think this is going to be enough. I'm going to have to try again. Nice. Yeah, there's no doubt in my mind that the remasters made these even harder. Because, I mean, my goodness, we flee as soon as we touch the enemy. That's devastating for us. Right, let's try and take this cavalry unit out. I feel like when we have a numerical advantage, we do seem to do well. Like, yeah, that Roman cavalry unit's just been gobbled up. No problem. So that's fine. Right, now pull back. Look at their morale, though. Oh, well. Alright. You guys attack those. Last time I tried to spare my dogs, but I don't think that was a good idea. I may as well release them, because otherwise they're just going to die to the missiles, aren't they? I feel like if we can get them in melee... the cavalry is unfortunately around to keep their infantry covered. What I want them to do is engage and then do just the old classic hammer and anvil. But they've got plenty of cavalry to stop that. Right, I'll tell you what. Let's not give them the opportunity to just attack us. Let's try and fight back. Meanwhile, the Velites are now being eaten alive by dogs, so that's good. Now let's, while that's fleeing, turn around, deal with this infantry. Don't have time to deal with all this. I'm not committing all my men either. I'm going to see if I can get if I can get this to rout, that should rout fairly quickly too. So let's crash into them, and we're fleeing. Great. Oh, it didn't quite work, unfortunately. I thought flanking them would finish them off, but it's just made them stronger. Alright, let's try and take out the general. That would be good. Alright, we lost not too many men. We're losing a few men, but not too many. I've got some warband here. I could try and bring them through. If we kill their general, I think this all might break. So let's have a pot at general. It's costing us all our cavalry to do this. So we're going to have to scrape some men together for the next army, but it's better than nothing. Come on, general, die.
You have killed the enemy
Good.
general. Now his men
Perfect. Now look at this. Look at this. Oh, isn't it beautiful? You ever seen anything more beautiful in your life than this? All of them are breaking now. Alright, missiles. That's enough from you. I don't want any friendly fire. I want to wrap this up now before the enemy reinforcements arrive. I'm going to ignore those Velites for now. The hounds have done their job for once and taken out most of those units. So let's make these all flee. Meanwhile, infantry, I think we have the kind of advantage of... why don't we try and sort of deploy... Let's come back this way a bit. Let's stop going to the woods. Let's deny the cavalry their advantage. We're going to go on the defensive. Let's thicken ourselves up in the woods. And the missile... I don't really care about the missiles losing some of their fighting edge. That's fine. Warband, you're going to come this way. And cavalry... yeah, really make sure that they all stay away. Ah, bugger! Beautifully done. They've rallied their cavalry. That could really prove decisive for them if we're not careful. Yeah, I'm not letting these guys back in the fight. These reinforcements have to permanently die. And if these Velites want to chase all these guys, that's fine. That's finally broken. I wish I could change their direction. I wish I could make them go after that. No, my dogs! No! No! Now they've been released. I was hoping to slow them down with them, but... oh well, they'll just run around and do their thing. I think our cavalry is best used grouped together. So let's pull back. Another reason I want to come back this way is I want to come back here, and while they're marching up, I want us to rest. I want them to get exhausted by the time... oh, my choice of swordsmen keep getting stuck. I want us all to be a bit more rested when they come here, so that they've got an disadvantage in that regard. Oh, these hounds are... right, they got him. Good. I'd rather they turned around and... I think the hounds are wasting their time going after those guys, but... there you are. Well, oh, man, I wish I could save again my progress. And just... I think this is as good as a checkpoint as we're ever going to get. Right, you guys don't skirmish. Actually in ambush position, which is quite good. And we're green. They're fresh as well. Okay, they're not going to be exhausted by the time they get here. What are you going to do? That would have been nice, but... right, war cry. Slow motion. That should reveal our position. You guys, along with some of them, take them out. I think taking out the cavalry is our only salvation. Perfect, and the missiles have actually taken out a couple of them before we charge in. I'm just going to pull them back. Now let's crush this cavalry. If we can crush this cavalry, then this engages here. We get the cavalry around the back, kill their general, try and do what we did with the last army. That's our only salvation. Yes, come on. Yes, you know, it makes sense. Get out of it. Can you do the same here? Perfect. Now, everyone who was an infantryman, get back in formation. You've done your bit for me now. That's good. Right, now pull back here. What are these? Hastata. Yep, get out of their firing range. Now, let's get our cavalry into flanking position. These guys I want to have back into firing mode. I'm glad that that's gone. But we have to be aware of the fact that they could come back. They're not completely out of the game yet. I think we spare one unit back. Keep an eye on that. But the other two, I think we need to have ready to hammer and anvil these guys. They're all clumped together. We've been getting a glorious rout going on one side. I think that will basically win it. Okay, perfect. Not perfect, but they have kept a unit back. Brought a unit back. But we saw that coming, fortunately. So I'm ready for this. It drags some men away. I may as well just charge in with all these guys. We've done the war cry. I'll do another one. But let's make sure that they don't come back. It's good. They're draining more and more men away to face our cavalry, which is good for us because it means that we can flank them. I'm going to change targets at the last minute. They won't be expecting that. That's brought that cavalry off. Good. Now let's... I'm going to bring the cavalry back down here. Let's see if we can get these guys to break. This unit is just holding us up. Charge it. It's facing away from you, it's shaken, and it's about to fire. It's not in melee mode. I feel like that might be as good a chance as any to get it to break. It's broken. Perfect. Now push, 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 push. Come on, let's do this. They're starting to break, actually, so this is great. I think one massive rear charge could see a lot of those units break. I've still got 2 units in the reserves here. Wow, they're quick, though. Look at that. That unit caught up really quickly. Oh, no. 1 unit held the Principes. Disaster. That's not good. And my cavalry just can't help itself, and it's gotten itself into a little scrap. All the infantry's broken. Turn and kill the general. My cavalry here can't help itself. It just keeps wanting to engage in melee with this unit. That's not good. I need it to do things with. Let's bring these guys up into here. If we kill this general, I think that's done it. Brilliant! That's what I want to see. Now let's try and finish that unit off. That's the last deadly unit, I think. If we can get that done, I'd feel good about our chances. Still eager. That's not good to see. I can't kill this general. It's so tough. Oh, they've got too many... I'm going to have to engage in melee, you know. I don't think we've got enough men for this. Unfortunately, I think they're going to get this. It's this general unit. I can't kill them. They're not fleeing either. This is where we get massacred. I haven't got the cavalry left to chase down their men because that one got engaged in melee. Unfortunately, then... Oh, it's the TRIA are breaking. That's... Oh, my goodness me. Are we actually going to pull this off? I think we are. I think we might be about to pull this off, guys. Come on. I'm just fast forwarding there to get these, you know, just to push the battle a little bit. But if we can push up and take those guys out, we might have done this. Are you kidding me? Have we actually done this? Come on, let's get... If we get these guys to flee, look at the odds bar. This must be it. Come on. You guys come back. You know it's desperate when you put the missile units into melee. You keep these guys off us. Yeah, keep running. Let's take out the general. Our general is now engaged with their general. That's actually quite bad, but... Oh, this archer unit is slowing us down from catching up to their general. That's not good. Oh, perfect, he fled. That's good, because I was worried that our general could get killed and then, you know, something bad could happen. You guys keep the pressure on them. Let's make sure these guys don't come back. One of my cavalry units is back. I don't know where it is. It's over here. Yeah. You guys chase them down. You keep putting pressure on the... You're faster than them, so that's exactly... No, you stopped. Great. All right. What we need to do is just keep the pressure on them so they don't come back into the fight, because there's still plenty of them to join the battle with. I'm not seeing anything on the mini-map saying that they're going to come back. Their velites have come back, so we're going to have to deal with that at some point, but I think that's okay. As long as we can deal with all these. Here we go. I'm chasing these guys all the way off. Something's telling me they're not going to come back, but I'm not taking chances here. Meanwhile, I think I will get this infantry now. Oh, for goodness sake, their generals come back again. Are you kidding me? I shouldn't have stopped chasing them. That was stupid. Yeah, and now my general is going to get killed. Alright, I need to get them up on here now. And I need to get my infantry up. Their morale, the Roman morale is insane. The Romans just do not know when they're beat. Ever, do they? Romans will just fight forever until... Oh well. Alright, so let's... There's my general. He's just died. That's a shame. Oh no, that wasn't him. I thought that was his model. But alright. Right. Now you guys turn around and take out that cavalry unit. I think we've managed to keep those guys off us. I'm just so tense. I don't trust us to hold against anything.
Enemy army runs.
Right, I think that's officially this army dealt with. I think when you hear like the enemy army runs, that means that all those units in that army is permanently out. So let's form up now. I think everything over here is fleeing. I'm going to line my men up here. I think we've won this now, thank goodness. But what I'm going to do is deploy behind this ridge. I'm not going to use my general anymore. I don't want him to die. These guys are going to be the first into the fray against the velites. My infantry is going to have a little rest behind this hill. Then my cavalry, yeah, you're going to come up here. You will then be the next to fight the velites, and then we've got plenty of infantry to mop up the rest. Meanwhile, yeah, we want to get our breath back because exhaustion is a killer. I've got plenty of time for these guys to come on. I'm going to let them stay exhausted. They're exhausted, and as long as they're moving, they're not going to get their breath back. If they're exhausted on their own with both generals dead, I think that's a good sign. 64 men. No, 60. Yeah, see that? 64 men remaining. 54 men in that unit, and I think there's another unit. Yeah, it's down to 55 now. It must be other units are fleeing, and that's finishing off the counter. Okay, let's let the cavalry rest as well. How many missiles do they have left? Not many. About half? We've got none. Right, all our chosen swordsmen have their breath back. Anyway, it's just the way that when you fast forwarding, their breathing looks so like intense. Look at those gold armor upgrades. How on earth they consider this fair? I don't think this unit's wrestling, because I think that unit's sort of been jumping up and down. That's it! Oh, they just fled because they got near us. Oh, that was stressful. I don't mind saying. I was genuinely, even though we've done this in 5 attempts, was it? I really was starting to think, I don't think we're going to be able to do this. I really was. I was thinking, this is impossible. We are facing a better Roman army, twice our size. But we've done it. I'm going to click that end battle button and I'm going to love it. Heroic victory.
This is a most worthy victory.
I mean, I'm just saying. I mean, all I'm saying is we had 748 decent Gallic soldiers against 12.5 elite early game Roman units. And we came out top. We were surrounded on both sides. And we won. I think we have definitely deserved that heroic victory. I'm just saying, that is definitely the biggest win so far of the 3 that we've done. Oh my days. That was insane. I can't believe we've gotten through that. I'm so relieved. I was actually a bit scared I'm going to be here forever doing it. I can't believe we've made it through it. Excellent. I mean, we inflicted 1,161 casualties, pretty much 90% of their army. There's no stats I can look at, really, but... oh, there they were. Who killed the most? Barbarian Warlord, yeah, that makes sense. And the general managed to survive to the end. Good man. Yeah, their deadliest units were the Triarii. Oh, I really thought when they were over in that woods there, and they flanked us with the general and that Triarii unit came in, I thought that was it. I thought there's no way we're going to hack through all this, but then their Triarii eye broke, and that gave us time to kill their general off, and that was it. I'm so relieved. Guys, you have no idea. I didn't know how we're going to get through that. So my advice, stay away from that high ground. It looks tempting, but it's actually a death trap. Just take out that first army and then turn and deal with the second. There's no strat to it. Try and hammer and anvil it. Your cavalry is actually better than theirs, it must be said. 9, 7, 5, 1, 16. Yeah, your cavalry is better. So it's better to just turn around, go after them, and then take out their cavalry with your cavalry, and then flank them. And then when this army arrives, take out their cavalry, flank them. There's nothing for it. There you are. That's my advice for you. That's it. Look, 3 battles down, guys. Look at us go, man. That's great. On to the Battle of the River Trebia next. We're playing as Carthage, it seems. Yep, player Carthage. 3-man general bodyguard. What the flip? That's not fair. Fortunately, we have elephants for that. Yeah, that's going to be interesting. I don't know how we're going to get through that, but I've said the same thing for all the others, and we've gotten through it so far. So there you have it, guys. The Battle of Telamon. The insurmountable has been mounted. We have beaten the unbeatable. But there's still so many more to do, namely with the next one in the Battle of the River Trebia. So don't miss any of it, guys. I will catch you in the next one. Take care.